Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Let's get started. So excited. I love Tuesday to come and spread the knowledge and, talk about all the things that, we don't normally talk about anyway. Okay? Affirmation today is what we don't know can kill us. That is our affirmation. That is the positivity that I can put out in the universe today, because the lack of knowledge that we have kills us. It does, regard our health and, all kinds of things. There's so many things that we don't know and that we're continuously feeding our bodies, and it hurts us. So what we don't know can kill us, okay? New quote for the year, right? Inconsistency is a choice, okay? So you choose different things, right? You choose to eat good or you choose to eat bad. You choose to stay in that relationship that no longer serves you, or you choose to move on. So inconsistency is a choice. You choose. We all have that free will. So always choose something or someone that is for your highest good. Okay? A few announcements. Of course, the website is completely restocked, so you can continue to order and all of those things. Vegan cooking classes here at Everlasting Life start April 6th, so next Saturday at 10 a.m. we're going to start the classes back up. I also have some herbal one-on-one classes coming at the end of April, so I'm pretty excited about that. We're going to learn about single herbs and their uses. You're going to get a little certificate at the end of the program, so I'm really, really excited about that as well. I'm doing a new program with Priestess Callister called Spirit Meets Flesh. It is a 30-day program. I'm pretty sure you guys seen the flyers everywhere. Next week, I'll make sure that you guys can see the flyer again here. Spirit Meets Flesh is basically a spiritual revamp and then a flesh revamp. So you get a cleansing on both sides, because spirit is everything and then the physical body is everything as well. So it works really, really well together. Okay, that program is $140 for 30 days. So I'm really, really, really excited about that as well. New products coming. So everyone keeps asking me about the Infinity soap. It's coming. I promise it's coming. It's ready. I just have to take the time to put it on the website. So it's coming. The meal replacement shakes. Awesome. I've been trying them for the past 2 weeks. Really, really good. I have vanilla and I have chocolate. It's over 300 minerals in each powder. So don't feel bad if you want to skip a meal. Okay. And they taste really, really good. Okay. The mineral boost powder. A lot of people have asked me to put that on the website because during my cleanse groups, they get this powder and it gives them a lot of energy. It gives them the minerals that they need and all of those things. So I'm going to go ahead and add that so they don't have to come to me when they need the powder. A powder baby formula. I found that a lot of babies are allergic to the stuff that we're buying in the store. Okay. So that's coming out as well. Kids gummies, mineral gummies. A lot of adults are buying these multivitamins, but what about our children? Okay. So we're going to get them some vitamins as well. Gift cards are available for purchase on the website. Also, you can call 703-346-2061 to get your gift cards. Last but not least, I have a really, 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 really big announcement. So yesterday I got a call from Fox 5 News, and they're allowing Electric Herbs to come next Wednesday on their 10 o'clock live news to come and talk about my transformation, to talk about all the things that I am doing to impact the community. So please make sure, April 3rd, which is next Wednesday at 10 a.m., I will be on Fox 5 News Live. So I'm excited about that. And I'm going to do some cooking as well, so make sure that you tune in. Okay, so let's get to today's topic. Today's topic is all things women. There's a lot of times that us women don't talk about the things that we need to talk about. I know that it's a touchy subject, but it's only a touchy subject here. In other countries, they talk about it. Okay? So women's health. Let's start with tampons. Let's just jump right into it. Let's talk about tampons. So I pulled up some research like I always do because I don't want you guys to think that it's just me saying all of this stuff. And then I always give you guys my feedback, okay? It says, tampons are made from the same materials that disposable pads are made from. When inserting these fibers inside of your yoni, you are exposing yourself to the chemicals that are made of and the side effects. So you're exposing yourself to the plastics and all of those things when you're inserting any kind of foreign substance. Let's just say that, okay? Tampons are also known to absorb the natural fluids and bacteria that the yoni produces to stay clean and healthy. Let's look at the number one ingredient in generic tampons and sanitary napkins. It's called rayon. Rayon is a fiber that is made from cellulose fibers. Cellulose is a natural fiber, but to produce rayon, chemical procedures are needed that include sulfuric acid, chlorine, and it says its side effects from exposure to much rayon can include nausea, vomiting, chest pains, headaches, and many more. So I guess we don't take into consideration that what we're putting inside of our bodies matters as well, especially during that time of the month. So, you know, I get women all the time, they call me, okay, well, what do you think about tampons or yoni pearls or those beads or whatever, all these foreign substances that you have to put inside? I like to tell people, think about it if it was years and years and years and years ago. What would you do? Cotton, right? Just use cotton, okay? Now, even though they had some crazy stuff back then, I was reading a documentary about tampons years and years and years ago, and they were made out of wood or glass. So let's leave that right there. And then it goes on to sanitary napkins. It says sanitary napkins are made of bleached rayon, which we just talked about, cotton and plastic. They have been added fragrances in there as well, along with chemicals used to absorb the menstrual flow. Most contain hazardous ingredients including dioxins, pesticides, unknown fragrance chemicals, and adhesive chemicals. Exposure concerns include cancer, reproductive harm, and endocrine. It says disruptions, okay? So basically all of the chemicals and pesticides and chlorines and bleaches and all of those things you're putting either on your body or in your body, because the tampon said that it was made of the same kind of materials from the pads. So I want you guys to really think about that the next time that you're doing that. Now, I know people say, okay, well, I'm just going to get the organic brand, right? So that means that it's less dirty, okay? I can't remember the brand name, but they have an all cotton sanitary napkin, right? It's all cotton. There's no chemicals or anything like that. You can find it at Whole Foods or Organic Market. We have to spend a little bit more money, right? But we're not going to have all of the issues that we have, because whether we realize it or not, the pads and the tampons contribute to the heavy menstruals, to the fibroids, to the cysts and growths, to the yeast infections, to the pH off pH balances, and all those things. Those play a factor. Okay, so we were talking about sanitary napkins and pads. Okay, that's that. Now let's get on to this birth control. It says, first, let's understand how birth control works in the body. Typically, your body ovulates once a month, ripening a new egg that will then journey down a fallopian tube. Eventually, it reaches the uterus where it would implant or be fertilized, so you have a baby, okay? It says, if not fertilized by sperm, then the uterus that has built up in preparation for the fertilized egg is unnecessary. So both egg and uterine line come out. It's called cleansing, okay, or period, or menstrual cycle, as we say. It says when you take birth control, you control the hormones. You control your cycle, right? So many birth control pills contain high levels of estrogen that effectively convince your pituitary gland that you are pregnant. Think about it. This explains some of the side effects of the drugs. And that you don't need to ovulate because your body thinks you're pregnant. The uterine lining thickens once you start the placebo pills, and then you have your period. Okay? So, not good. Not good. It says, Some physical and emotional changes take place that are permanent while you stay on the pill. Many of these changes occur as your body responds to estrogen. Some changes: larger breasts, weight gain or weight loss, reduced or increased acne, nausea, emotional sensitivity, mood swings, irregular bleeding or spotting, breast tenderness, decreased libido. But there's more. Okay, they said that if that didn't scare you, we have more. We have more side effects. It says increased risk of cervical and breast cancers, increased risk of heart attacks and strokes, migraine, high blood pressure, gallbladder disease, infertility, liver tumors, decreased bone density, yeast overgrowth and infections, increased risk of blood clotting, cancer, heart disease, stroke, and infertility. They emphasize that again. So I can't stress this enough, because women come to me and they're like, okay, well, I don't want to get pregnant. What do I do? Number one, sex is used for making babies. That's what it's used for. I use what's called I can't think of the whole system, but basically I don't have intercourse 7 days before my period or 7 days after, okay? Because before, your body's getting ready, and then after, it's still the cleansing going on, right? But you have to find out what works for you. But all these birth controls and the things that they put inside and, to stop your period and all those things are very, very, very unhealthy. Hence why we're having the health issues that we're having. Okay? It says, surely these side effects make birth control pills a less than desirable option for contraceptive. And now that heart disease has become the leading cause of death among women, one has to wonder if there is a connection between the widespread and long-term use of oral contraceptives. So all of the things that I see on a daily basis, or all of the things that most people have going on, the high blood pressure and all of these things, do you think it comes from your eating? Let's not get that twisted, because a lot of people have horrible, horrible eating, right? But then think about all the things that you're putting in your body as well. The Depo and, all of those things could, contribute to that as well. So we have to be careful. It says yeast overgrowth and yeast infections, too, are particularly dangerous to your overall health. There are a lot of women who have that imbalance, okay? And that imbalance can come from a lot of things. It can come from too much dairy that you're consuming, too much yeast that you're consuming. The sex that you're having, it could come from your partner. It just depends, but we have to care more. It's all about sex and relationships and, who makes me happy and all of those things, but it's not. Life is much more than just that, because we're dying. And, we don't care to do our research, okay? It says birth control pills actually destroy the beneficial bacteria in your intestines, making you more susceptible to yeast overgrowth and lower immunity and infection. Hence why you guys get sick so much is because your immune system is low and tore down because of the birth control that you're consuming. It says